Worship Hour is a Christian contemporary music bulletin of the Philippine Christian fan-made broadcasters. All songs featured are duly owned by its respective groups and individuals. Duplication and illegal broadcast of this episode is strictly prohibited. Ito ang 702 DZJS. Kagapay boss sa katotohanan. Member, Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters at kapisanan ng mga fan-made broadcasters ng Pilipinas. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. You're listening to DZYW koolFM. koolFM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station based in Tondo, Manila.
Yes, we are live, everyone. Good morning to you all, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. Today is Yes, we are live right now on Hello Pilipinas. Today is Sunday, August 25, 2024, and hey boy, we are almost nearing the end of a long weekend, which ends on Monday. But yeah, I hope you're all having a. I hope you also have. I hope you're also having fun with the long weekend, huh? Anyway, so now let's get into what happened with koolFM yesterday. So, to begin things off, and just before we begin here, I checked the YouTube live stream. I can hear the Hello Pilipinas audio response. So therapy, I think you are having Discord skill issue, so you might want to fix it. Yeah, what I mean is Discord skill issue is that I can't hear the opening theme in my end. That's why I have to check the YouTube live stream to see if it's working, and it was. So, yeah. Okay, another attempt. So, anyways, later we'll see if it's working again later when we go to the app break. But anyways, now let's. Okay, it works. Okay, perfect. Okay, it's working. Okay, good. Yep, it's working. I can hear it loud and clear. Okay, nice. Okay, alright. Let's begin with the what happened with koolFM. So, if you guys didn't know, we have decided that the majority of the people wanted to extend TWC, which is Talk with Sen. So we have 7 votes who wanted the show to extend to 12 midnight, while 1 vote is until 11:30 and 1 vote is still until 11 as usual. So the majority wins. It's 12 a.m. So we will now be extending TWC starting tomorrow. So the new schedule of TWC will go into effect by tomorrow. So that means another round of koolFM changes as we speak. Yep, another round of koolFM changes. We're gonna end the poll now. So, yep, we won, guys. 12 a.m. is official. Yep, 12 a.m. is the official new end time of Talk with Sen. Okay, so now let's get into the lifestyle happenings as always. Let me just get my other Chrome window here. Give me one moment. We're going to lifestyle inquire lifestyle rather. Okay, still waiting. There we go. Alright. Hopefully, if excuse me, hopefully anyone is able to see what I'm sharing. If you guys are seeing it, let me know down below. Okay, so what should we cover today? Again, I have been disconnected because my computer hanged for a few moments, so bear with me on that one. Okay, so see, what should we look at today? We have already covered the two of, we already have covered two of them yesterday in yesterday's episode of Hello Pilipinas. Okay, here it is. One of the Philippines' first 3D anamorphic video art installations by Emar Bologan is now on a billboard. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Let's have a look at this one. Once I get back into the studio, give me one moment. Alright, let's begin. Let's begin what's happening in the lifestyle, shall we? Alright, let's start. V-Link's LED billboard at the EDSA Ortigas intersection showcases the 3D anamorphic video art of esteemed contemporary artist Elmore Bologan. Billboards today are taking a whole another dimension, and this 3D anamorphic work of installation art by Elmire Bologan is no exception. It's one of the first billboards of its kind in the country that features art for art's sake with no commercial strings attached. In the moving image, the artist's character stands against a backdrop of blue skies, passing clouds, lush fields, and mountain ranges. His character releases 3 sparrows from his outstretched palms. The birds circle and multiply, growing in number. The figure moves into a powerful stance as a sparrow rushes toward a viewer, seemingly beyond the screen before it fades to black. Launched in August, this billboard featuring Bologan's art commemorates and celebrates the 12th year of the V-Link Robinson's Guerrilla 3-panel LED billboard, a pioneering site in partnership between V-Link and Robinson's Land Corporation. The installation art compresses an image of gratitude through artistic innovation. Now, you might have seen some of the out-of-home advertising companies' billboards before. Besides the interactive 3D 3-panel LED at Robinson's Galleria, V-Link also built and operates the largest two-way static billboard in the Philippines, which are 628 feet wide, 68 feet high. This panoramic colossus has become a sight to behold on the Skyway 3 S-Lex and Lex connector. The company also operates those ubiquitous indoor interactive kiosks throughout the city. The milestone project of V-Link features not for commercial purposes or for a promotion of a product, but for art's sake, to move, to spur, and to inspire passengers on their daily commute. Elmer Bologan is a prominent Filipino painter, perhaps best known for his distinctive stylized bald figures with large eyes and long limbs. He works through schemes with social realist commentary. In the 80s, he contributed to the social realism movement with the Sangling Pusa, and Sanggawa artist groups. A recipient of the 1994 CCP 13 Artist Award, his work has found its way to the Malacanan Palace and major collections abroad. For this particular collaboration with V-Link, he features a work found in the Pinto Art Museum in Antipolo, the Circle game. The artist recounts a personal experience on his farm in Zambales. I chanced upon a flock of sparrows circling in between two big mango trees. The birds did not feel threatened as I approached them. I stood there and they comfortably circled around me. What an exhilarating experience! Living in the countryside and being surrounded by nature gives me so much joy. The title, The Circle Game, seems to echo Joni Mitchell's famous song, which reflects on the secular nature of life. Similarly, Bologan's work captures a moment of natural harmony with birds circling in an internal dance, mirroring the cycle of seasons, which she sings about, and prompting viewers to pause and reflect on their own place in life's greater circles with the same emotions of a stay, relation, and calm that nature provides. The Billboard project was initiated back in February 2023. V-Link's COO Andrew Tang Borlogam is also a longtime collector of Philippine contemporary art and saw an opportunity to innovate. I realized that in the Philippines we do have quite a bit of installation art, but not so much in the digital space, Andrew explains. Moreover, we do have 3D billboard ads, but it's usually to launch an ad campaign. So I came back to my roots as an art enthusiast. So this is what you can see here. I think I'm going to go to the that wall after I'm done with my hosting here on Hello Pilipinas and my stuff, so I have to get it done. But I am certain I'm going to go there just to take a picture of this one, and I will report it back to you once I recorded it, and that will be in the next episode of Hello Pilipinas. All right, so what does it do? The project utilizes anamorphic or naked eye technology, a centuries old visual technique reimagined for the digital age. This optical illusion creates a 3D effect without special glasses, playing with perspective to make images appear to leap from the screen. Isn't that nice, right? Isn't that nice? V-Link's team meticulously studied the billboard's physical angle, adjusting and rendering Borlogan's artwork to ensure depth and structure from all viewing angles. Andrew notes even the texture even the texture and the brush strokes of the character you can see. Working with a talented team of animators, the process was equally rigorous. We made sure it uses really high quality animation fitting off Elmer's caliber because he himself is a skilled watercolorist, oil painter, and even as a print master. And he makes sure he learns the process and executes it masterfully and emphasizes. For this state billboard animation, nothing is held big. So that's pretty insane, I have to say. This is pretty insane, and while I have yet to see it myself, which I am definitely going to do that once I am done with my studies and hosting the show, of course. Andrew approached his second cousin Elmer with the idea. We are second cousins, but he's always been like a big brother to me, Andrew shares. He pitched the billboard concept to Elmer. What do you think if we make one of your ironic characters translate into the big screen outdoors? The artist's positive response led to careful consideration of the billboard's purpose. What can it actually say if it is not selling a product? There has been a lot happening in our country and we wanted to send a message. We should be proud of who we are as Filipinos, first and foremost, who love our country and at the same time are stewards of our environment, Andrew explains. This project also serves as a gesture of gratitude. It's also our way to give back to our site on Robinson's Galleria at the corner of Exa and Ortigas Avenue, Andrew notes. We wanted to give back and elevate the site into something more than just selling ads? What if the site can stand for something and be a reminder and inspiration to Filipinos, or more specifically, the people who are passing by that thoroughfare every day? The location, visible to daily commuters and overseas Filipino workers visiting the nearby POEA office, was chosen to inspire and uplift. Andrew concludes with heartfelt appreciation. Personally, I would like to thank Elmar or Logan, Robinson's my partners and colleagues at VLink. To work with each and everyone in the team has been a blessing. See, this is impressive. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is freaking impressive. As I want to see it live, okay? I want to see it live for myself, and that's what I'm going to be recording. Once I am outside. But in the meantime, but yeah, you will see the live footage, not really live, but recorded footage of how that works in the next episode of Hello Pilipinas. So look out for that one. It is now 7:16 in the morning, and we will continue with our lifestyle happenings right here on Hello Pilipinas. So stick around. We will be right back. welcome back to Hello Pilipinas. It is 7:45 and you're still with us, showing you the latest lifestyle happenings. Okay, so let's continue. Powder rooms, luxury in Ebony. So that is another we have to talk about here. So this is from Inquiry Lifestyle. This selection of products is sure to elevate any restroom. The powder room is the smallest communal space in a restaurant, but it says a lot about the establishment. What so lacks in square footage, it makes up in everything else. They find it quite interesting that they chose black finish given its size. But its restroom is arguably the most elegant and one of their favorites. They find themselves in lingering longer than they should, studying the finishes and always admiring the mirrored shell strokes or yeah, shell clothes. Let me also give a tribute to their discerning. Let them also give a tribute to their discerning choice of products which give such an old rich vibe. So here is the Luso restaurant. You can see here. Terry, if you mind showing in the split screen, please. Therapy. Therapy. Okay, so looks like my screen share is not being seen on the screen. There you go. Thank you very much. There you go. All right, there you go. Perfect. All right, there you go. Perfect. Okay. All right, my stream is synchronized. That's good. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Luso Manila restaurant. Yeah, and here's the bathroom, I believe. So, wow. Sculpt tuna bass catch all. Wow. Okay. That looks interesting. So, founded by King Narc IX in 1607, Skull Tuna is known for its timeless design and high quality. Their timeless design for every piece ages beautifully and gives subtle opulence to a space. And here's the next one. Asphere two-tone candle. So, yeah, you can tell that. Yeah. Anyways, luxury French candle maker and fragrance brand founded in 1643 was the provider of, for Louis XIV, the Sun King, as well as the great judges of France. They love scents and they find Ceretrudons elegantly balanced. They delight in the fact that it's not as commonly used as other more well-known trendy brands. And then you have the hand soap and lotion, which is from Officine Universale Bully hand soap and lotion. So what you're seeing the photo is this one. So yeah. Officine Universale Bully 81803 is a French beauty brand founded by Jean Vincent Bully in 1803, Rue Saint Honoré in Paris. In 2014, Ramden Huhami and Victoria de Taillac Tuhami took over. This brand is committed to honoring old beauty recipes combined with innovative cosmetic techniques. They offer alcohol-free perfumes, scented candles, soaps, plant oils, and other beauty products, as well as accessories. Anything I have missed so far? Yeah, the one below. There was the one below are from last week, so I'm not gonna cover one again. Alright, another one. Sculptor Cameron Castillo honors his family's art's legacy and debuts solo beyond brass at the NCCA. A skilled sculptor in his own right, Cameron Castillo looks to his upbringing and apprenticeship under his uncle Eduardo Castrillo. Historical monuments have embodied the aspirations, cultural heritage, and triumphs of of a people. However, there is more to these monuments than the heroes and stories they portray. Public artworks with their massive scale and structural complexity are made by a team of artists, craftsmen, and apprentices who have eventually blazed new trails as artists in their own right. One such apprentice turned sculptor is Paras Rizal-based Cameron Castrillo. Growing up in a lively atelier brimming with art projects, materials, and skilled artisans, Cameron spent his formative years in a sculptor's studio as a young apprentice to Eduardo Castillo, a Filipino sculptor renowned for reacting some of the most ironic historical monuments in the country. So, here is his works, you can see here. And this is the interview questions from Inquirer, which I'm not gonna read, but you can see his artwork there. I have to admit that it looks one of his. I have to admit this is one of the stunning art from him. So uh, shout out to Cameron Castrillo if you are watching this, because I find this to be very unique and I really am loving your style of this one. So great job, man, great job. And what surprises me even is this one. Okay, so this is like, how do I describe this one? So this one is Treasure Stove 4, and it kind of reminds me of some sort of chocolate baked into that one, and the cover here, like, Jesus Christ. Okay, but yeah, it looks really cool in person, and I gotta admit, it looks really cool. And then on the left here you have Screwfix and Shield, and on the right you have Battle Scars. So yeah, it looks really cool. It is. It really is. So, and here's the next one. Look at him. He's touching his own artwork. Yeah. So yeah, kudos to that dude once again. He did a good job on this one. And here's another one. Here is another one. And I believe this is distorted. Yeah, this is distorted artwork. So yeah, if you guys are aware of this one, the Beyond Brass run from July 8th to 31st, which is already the past event. So yeah, it's already a past event, but they at least Inquirer managed to take some of the photos and share it here, so I can have a look for myself. So yeah, once again, well done, man, well done. This is amazing. Okay, so we only have a few minutes before we head into another ad break to prepare for koolNews on Hello Pilipinas. So we're gonna do a last one here. We're not going to cover that one, no. Alright. Now, this is I would say an opinionated article, but that I don't think it is. But yeah, let's have a look at let's have a look at our last lifestyle for this one. So this is again going to inquire why Makati's secret architectural gems deserve a second chance. Well, though aged and worn down, these buildings and concrete and bricks still have stories to tell, a task Berlin's Filipinas and Confidence Coffee House intend to do. Amid skyscrapers in Makati, buildings of concrete and brick sit low. These behemoths, worn from decades under the sun, breathe behind rows of trees. We often see these buildings as mere backdrops to the flow of life. Though let's not forget the stories they hold inside. So, last May 18, 2024, Brulis Pilipinas and Convenience Coffee House spent the afternoon spotlighting these buildings and the stories. The Instagram-based heritage advocacy group and cafe organized the first Brood Walk in partnership with Makati's tourism arm, Make It Makati. So here it is. So the Brood Walk, guided by Brutalist Filipinas founder Patrick Kasingsing, artist and designer Carl Castro, and architect Adri John Infante. The Brood Walk toured attendees through Makat's Brutalist structures, including the Makati Stock Exchange, the Peninsula Manila, and the LV Constant Building. All exhibit the defining aesthetic traits of the tradition, undecorated facades, and hope like gravitas. So again, this is that one. Next one we have. So wait, actually no. Okay, so this is the photo you see here. Is the LV Cousin building, and this is the Makati Stock Exchange. And for the laying foundation, Kasing sing like about dualism while waiting between classes in Ateneo de Manila University's library, where he chanced upon Nicholas Polite's monograph on Filipino architect Leonard V. Cousin. So here is the cultural center of the Philippines complex. And here is the National Theater lobby too. And now let's get into the Convenience Coffee House. This is interesting. In early 2024, Convenience Coffee House reached out to Brulis Filipinas for a special project. This collaboration would become the Brood Walk and accompanying exhibit Broodism as Heritage, Leandro Cousin, and the Makati Central Business District inside the coffee shop. The cafe moved from its original location in Bakal to its current location in the Trium in November 2023. So yeah, they have moved to the new place, and yeah, this is cool. So we have this one customer who loves the building. Convenience Coffee House co-founder Camille Conanan says she always visited even before we came, and she had to do a double take when she saw the warm life of buildings inside. The cafe's move into the auditorium not only attracted a new clientele of architecture enthusiasts, but also showed how buildings change over time. So this is the picture you see here. Hey, and so they are sitting beside Walmart, I think. But yeah, it looks really cool. Another one is Makati Broods, and look at that architecture you see here. And yes, if you recall a few years ago that the Manila Central Post went on fire, well, this is how it looks like now. So also, fun fact is it is one of the country's surviving American neoclassical sites. So yeah, this was last year actually. I'm sorry, this was actually last year. So although the MCPO is currently undergoing rebuilding, the thought of losing one of the few beings of the American colonial period was up low. According to architect Dominic Galicia, the MCPO occupies a magnificent space and is a point of pride for Manilinos. The loss of the building meant the loss of one part of being a Manilino. So, what now? I have always found myself going back to Makati. Consistent observes. The director of Making Makati says the city has grace grit and grace in equal measure. Through the vivid buildings, we get a feel of a city's soul and character. Yes, so yeah, this is looking good here. So, numerous architects, urban planners, and conservationists echo Kasing's sentiments. Architect and Office for Metropolitan Architecture partner Chris Van Jooghen shares his thoughts on rapid urban development's effect on the city's agricultural identity. All of these cities that have been developing so fast and to such a large scale gradually lose their identity. They all look generic. The profilification of one Van Junjin dubs glass boxes makes cities like Jakarta, Bangkok, and even Metro Manila look more like American cities. While Burmese architecture isn't a style unique to the Philippines, it played a vital role in the creation of a Filipino architectural identity up to the Second World War and the American colonial period. Makati's old roots, weathered but not entirely broken, saw the country's path to present-day independence. They represent the struggle to define a national identity and the power of storytelling through architecture. So, after the Brood Walks last May 2024, comments asking for the next tour flooded Brutalist Filipinos Instagram account. At this time, they can't promise us specifically for the next tour. But for the Convenience Coffee House, on the other hand, is now continuing their arts programming, so that's good to see. And as of right now, they're hosting a digital art exhibit with Novin's magazine until September. Though, Brutalist Filipinas and Convenience Coffee House are focused on sharing brutal gyms with the audience. So there you go. Guys. And this is the last photo we are seeing here. This is from National Life Insurance Building. Again, it looks really cool. But what is still saddening is that this piece of here has been destroyed since last May of 2023, and yeah, it's currently under rebuilding, but it's a huge loss. All right, it is now 7:41 in the morning, and I think that's all we have for lifestyle happenings. So now we are going to get ready for cool news on Hello Pilipinas. So stick around, we will be right back.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
A fellow good morning to everyone and welcome to Cool News on Hello Pilipinas. It is August 25, 2024 and we'll be here to serve you the latest headlines that you need to know. Let's begin now. About 2,000 police officers swarmed the compound of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ on Saturday in another attempt to arrest its leader Apollo Kibuloy, who has refused to surrender to face charges of sexual and child abuse and human trafficking. By early morning, however, there was still no sign of Kibuloy as the police searched the massive compound using a heartbeat and thermal scanner. Kibuloy's lawyer, Israeli Taran, said a 53-year-old DOTC member died of a heart attack, and 4 others were rushed to the hospital because of the shock when the officers breached the back and side walls of the compound earlier in the day. The police disputed the alleged cause of death, saying the man died of fatigue. Police Brigadier General Nicolas Torre, the Region 11 Chief of the Philippine National Police, said the officers deployed to arrest Kibuloy would just take a rest and continue to search for him through the night over the objections of members of KOGC. They're asking for more time. We tried to give them time. We're asking for the peaceful surrender of Pastor Kibuloy, Torres said earlier in the afternoon. Taurian wanted the police to leave after failing to find Kibuloy, insisting that the arrest warrant against the pastor did not give them the authority to stay on the property indefinitely. They are already in the compound for 8 hours and they did not find the pastor, so they have ended the search. They have to get out of the compound now. But Torre disagreed. He said they still have to search a number of rooms where they strongly believe Kibuloy could be hiding. He said there was one room that KOGC appealed that the police not enter because there was a patient inside. They put up a lot of distractions, Torres said, adding that Kibuloy had been disguising himself as a woman or a patient surrounded by nurses. Toron quickly denied this. The pastor would not do that. He would not dress up as a woman, otherwise he could have already been arrested, he said. Around 5 p.m., Torre ordered the police to take a rest. He announced that they would not be pulling out and would enter the compound again either late in the night or early Sunday morning. With all the instructions by the members, it was terrible. It was like they were going to devour us inside the compound, he said, referring to the protesting members of KOGC. Taran said the police entered the compound in teams and went inside 22 structures that it was so confusing which team he should accompany. The KOGC members cheered with Senator Ronald Bata de la Rosa, an ally of Kibuloy, arrived past 4 p.m. and entered the church compound where he met with Torre, Taran, and other church officials. De La Rosa said they said hearing on the alleged use of excessive force in serving the warrant of arrest against Kibuloy and 4 of his co-accused had been suspended but had not been adjourned. With this development, we will resume our committee investigation, he said. But according to De La Rosa, it was still too early to tell if the police had committed any violation of PNP regulations. As to the numbers, even if there were so many policemen, we cannot say that it's excessive because even if there were only 10 of them but they were so abusive, we can call that excessive. Even if there is 1,000 but if they were not doing anything wrong, we cannot question that, De La Rosa, a former national police chief, said. Torre told reporters that they already saw in the initial scan the most likely place where Kibuloy could be hiding. We're now on the second phase where we are using technologies which makes the search so slow because it will be very proof. Torres said, we will look for him. He's just there. He said the police would deploy more equipment on Sunday if they were unable to find Kibuloy Saturday night. Reporters who wanted to cover the police operation inside the compound were asked by Torre to sign a document compelling them to testify in court, but nearly everyone refused. In the end, he decided not to allow journalists inside the compound. De La Rosa advised both sides to continue to talk. It's good to talk, continue your communication, don't cut it so that you will have a meeting of the minds, he told Torre and Taran. But it will be best for people to surrender because there really is a warrant from the courts, De La Rosa said. The leaders of the House of Representatives Quad Committee dared former President Rodrigo Duterte and his allies to prove that his public statements about drug personalities were really jokes or hyperbole. If he wants the public to believe he had no responsibility over the extrajudicial killings that happened under his watch. The call by the panel's co-chairs Rico Del Norte, Representative Robert A. Barbers, and Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez was made after its Thursday hearing, during which it heard testimonies from two convicted hitmen who claimed Duterte had issued kill orders against three Chinese drug lords in 2016. The inmates, Leopoldo Dan Jr. and Fernando Magdalero, testified they killed Chinese nationals Ko Kin Yun, Li Langyang, and Wang Minpin in exchange for 1 million pesos per head and their freedom. This is the right moment for the former administration, especially to its former officials and the former president, to justify that they were correct in saying that the pronouncements of the former president were all jokes, are strong words but are not real, said Fernandez, chair of the House Committee on Public Order and Safety, which is part of the four-member panel. Fernandez recalled, we still remember the time when the former president was always saying, papatay kita, may hulog kita sa helicopter. Things like that. Even now, Duterte's officials and allies would often defend him by claiming he was joking or exaggerating. But rights groups that accused him of crimes against humanity before the International Criminal Court accused it is precisely this erotic that made him the most culpable in the thousands of deaths during the drug war. Barbara said the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency confirmed our inmates are willing to testify about drug war-related killings during the Duterte administration. We evaluated the situation and sought legal experts for comments, and we saw that their testimony has value because the testimonies are very serious, he added. Based on the Human Rights Watch, Duterte's war on drugs resulted in the deaths of more than 12,000 Filipinos, with an estimated 2,555 of the killings attributed to the Philippine National Police. The PNP itself has officially acknowledged more than 6,000 killings in police anti-drug operations. Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa, together with other Department of Health officials and staff, attended on Friday night a World Health Organization briefing on the global mpox situation, where it has agreed to concentrate vaccination efforts first in Africa to stop the further spread of the disease. Albert Domingo, spokesperson for the DOH, said WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus presided over the hybrid formal information session from WHO headquarters in Geneva, with more than 300 member state delegates, WHO staff, and experts attending to discuss recent developments on mpox epidemic. Domingo said WHO presented a draft mpox strategic preparedness and response plan, which highlighted the need for all countries to heighten surveillance, improve reporting of cases, and continue the strong collaboration and participation of the international communities. Also discussed were the need to empower community volunteers and health workers to identify suspect cases early and report them promptly to the National Mpox Surveillance System, Domingo added. Herbosa earlier convened the DOH's Emerging and Re-emerging Infectious Disease Strategic Advisory Group of Experts, Eric Sage, to discuss the need to empower health workers, particularly dermatologists, who are more likely to determine possible mpox cases given the clear skin symptoms of the disease. Domingo said WHO experts also discussed the global strategy for a paced approach to vaccination, where the priority now is to stop the outbreak in Africa, particularly in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where transmission is the highest. Once more vaccine doses are available, the next phase will be to expand protection in affected communities, targeting individuals at risk of severe disease, based on local epidemiology and effect areas, Domingo said. He said the third and final phase to protect for the future will seek to increase levels of population immunity, targeting all populations recommended by WHO's on stage 1 and as doses become available. We know much about mpox and its skin-to-skin transmission. Stop it from spreading by washing hands with soap and water or using alcohol sanitizers. Clean surfaces too and keep skin covered, Herbosa said. Excuse me. And a high-ranking official from the Securities and Exchange Commission over the weekend issued a warning about supposed proliferation of fraudulent online lending apps, cautioning the public about red flags that they should watch out for when borrowing funds. Ken Joy Mio, the officer in charge director of the SEC's Financing and Lending Companies Department, said that the scammers are posting as legitimate firms by using the list of registered companies and their licenses available at their website. These scammers are using those to pretend that they are these companies, when in fact they are not. Kui Mio said in an interview during the Department of Trade and Industry Saturday radio morning program. Asked what the public can do to protect themselves from these scammers, the SEC official gave a few tips. Many or more scammers do not have a physical office. If they only have virtual offices, then they cannot be visited. Don't transact with them. Choose the ones that have offices that can be visited, she said. She said that it is also important to consider whether or not the contact number and email addresses in the apps or website of these online lending companies can be contacted or not. If the phone numbers that were declared to us do not answer calls, do not borrow from them because most likely if there are problems, it won't be entertained, Mio said. The SEC officials said there are around 4,700 registered financing and lending companies in the Philippines today, with 170 having their own online lending apps. Mio said they have issued cease and desist orders to around 81 companies for violating regulatory requirements, which includes, among others, providing contact details and establishing physical offices. Alright, it is now 8:02 in the morning, and now we will return to Hello Pilipinas. And we will be back with more headlines in the next hour of Hello Pilipinas as well. So stick around.
Donnie Pangilinan here.
With Anthony.
Dad, what's your love language?
Connecting eye to eye.
Eh pag lumabo mata.
EO!
EO Executive Optical, expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities.
Eye to eye, you mean titig-kilig?
Yun! EO Executive Optical.
Love your eyes, guys!
Uy, Dimples! Ako nga to! Wow, naka-EQ pants din ang baby mo? Siyempre, may new bubble top sheet para iwas rashes. Naks, yayamanin ang feature sa presyong abot kaya. Economy, quality, EQ pants. Ikaw na!
Ito ang dahilan kaya lamang ang may tapang pinakalang dehado yung palalyamado. Ito ang tunay na never say die. Sa iyong nagdarma itaas ang bagay.
Drink responsibly.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis for 75? Champion sa bango for 75?
Oo, for 75 na lang.
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Ang galing! pang matagalan.
Parang tayo lang, Han, no?
Everest Appliances.
Babe, ano ever best decision mo in life?
Siyempre, building a home with you.
Everest Appliances. Health, wellness, energy saving. Everbest from Everest.
Sa mga inasal, chicken nasal. Salt, 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 ihaw, sarap, so juicy. Salt, 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 manok na salt pa sa laki. Ang laki. Sa iyong sarap at laki, salt. Sa mga inasal, chicken nasal.
Spritz Hard Seltzer? Is it soda? Beer? Hard?
No, it's a spiked sparkling sensation.
Low sugar, low calories, low ABV.
Refreshingly. Spritz!
Drink responsibly.
Maglaro sa Bingo Plus app para tuloy-tuloy ang saya. Kasi isang piso lang makakalaro ka na sa Bingo Plus.
Malay mo, mapanulunan mo pa ang jackpot prize sa first online live streaming bingo sa Pinas. At panalo sa bingo,
Plus na saya!
keep it fun. Game responsibly.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa Linis for 75! Champion sa Bango for 75!
Oo, 475 na nga lang!
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Hi, gusto ko i-check ang status ng PhilHealth ko, pero wala naman akong time para pumunta sa PhilHealth office.
Ay, madali lang yan. Pumunta lang sa website ng PhilHealth para makita ang iyong membership at contribution records gamit ang iyong laptop, tablet, kahit cellphone. At kung self-paying member ka naman, pwede ka pang magbayad ng contributions mo doon. Kaya mag-register na sa PhilHealth member portal gamit ang iyong PhilHealth identification number. Mag-login lang sa www.philhealth.gov.ph.
I am Rene Salud, ang inyong fashion designer to the world. Believe ako sa MX3, kaya umiinom ako ng MX3.
Ako si Manong Pastor Don Qua. Sa buhay ko, mahalaga ang MX3. Believe ako sa MX3, kaya ako'y umiinom ng MX3.
I'm Kathy Solis. I'm a believer of MX3. Noon pa man, believe ako sa MX3, kaya ako'y umiinom ng MX3.
MX3 is locally recognized, award-winning internationally. Be MX-traordinary with MX3.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa Linis for 75! Champion sa Bango for 75!
Oo, 475 na nga lang!
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
May mangosteen na, may berries ka pa. Mag-Health Max Capsule ka na. Pag laging stressed, pwedeng humina ang immunity. Ingatan ang kalusugan with proper diet and healthy lifestyle. Samahan ang pag-inom ng Health Max Capsule.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
Ang Health Max Capsule ay mabibili sa Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Para sa katanungan, tumawag sa 8400-5266 at 0922-802-6505. Mahalagang paalala, ang Health Max Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Drew, Primo, breakfast!
Big day today, Mama.
Then you need a bigatin sandwich. Ladies' Choice Chicken Spread, made with real chicken and farm-fresh eggs. Meaty busog.
Sarap!
Ready na?
Busog pa.
Starts at 12 pesos SRP.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa Linis for 75! Champion sa Bango for 75!
Oo, 475 na nga lang!
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Anong asing kilig sinigang mo?
Pork!
Chicken!
Fish!
Kahit ano, mapapakilig ka sa sarap. Basta may Nor Sinigang Mix. Made with real sampalok and seasonings for your asing kilig sarap. Kaya sabaw pa lang, ulam na.
Asim kilig, meron ka ba? Asim kilig ng pamilya. Asim kilig, gusto ko pang kumain ng sinigang na loob namin. Extra rice pa!
Nor.
Nawawala, bumabalik. Oh, eto na naman! Ito ulit ang back and joint pains. Sigaridi ito, huwag mag-alala with Scalan. Isang tableta, up to 12 hours long-lasting bisa, kaya di pa ulit-ulit ang pag-inom. Scalan!
Unilab yan.
Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Scalan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Try the new Surf App Con Bigatin. Surf App Con Bigatin. Mabango at pinarami. Surf App Con Bigatin. Pang-overload na siya sa dami.
Surf App Con Bigatin Pack. Mas pinarami, mas mabango versus Surf App Con 25ml Pack. 6 pesos SRP pa rin.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa Linis for 75! Champion sa Bango for 75!
Oo, 475 na nga lang!
Champion Super Clean. Dating
25 SRP na lang.
Hi, gusto ko i-check ang status ng PhilHealth ko, pero wala naman akong time para pumunta sa PhilHealth office.
Ay, madali lang yan. Pumunta lang sa website ng PhilHealth para makita ang iyong membership at contribution records gamit ang iyong laptop, tablet, kahit cellphone. At kung self-paying member ka naman, pwede ka pang magbayad ng contributions mo doon. Kaya mag-register na sa PhilHealth member portal gamit ang iyong PhilHealth identification number. Mag-login lang sa www.philhealth.gov.ph.
With us. Welcome to Hello Pilipinas. My name is Cairo, and we will be here to start your day until 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's get into the local showbiz happenings, of course, and then Hollywood. Let's get into that now. All right, so let's see. In her own smart way, Bella Badelia responded to an incident who objected to her appearing on its Showtime since it doesn't suit her being a smarter actress. I saw you on that show with Vice Gadang and her gang. I have to say it doesn't suit you. You come across as a smarter actress and intelligent filmmaker. All these nonsense show with their stupid cheap jokes at the expense of their guests is not you. I'm just saying, said the netizen on Instagram. The actress replied, I totally disagree. If one is truly smart, they can adapt to any environment. I always have the best time when I am on the Showtime. I genuinely love talking to people and making them laugh, and I am self-depreciating enough to be laughed at too, so it goes both ways. I have been regularly visiting Showtime since 2017. I am lucky that Vice and her gang always feel welcome and never oblige me to let go of what I really am, which is a filmmaker, added the actress host. Badelia has been gracing the Showtime stage as a celebrity guest host from time to time. After her latest appearance on the show on August 21, fans campaigned online for the actress to be made a regular host, saying she effortlessly blends with the rest of the host. Bella Badelia should be a regular at its Showtime. Hindi lang dapat si Vice madadala ng utak at sense ng mga bagay-bagay. Bella will always be Bella, smart and making sense. Bagay siya sa episode dahil sa pagiging hugot queen nila at mapanakit, said one fan on X, formerly Twitter. Okay, give me one moment. I have to go to the toilet. I'll continue. Hold on. In the meantime, I'm going to mute my mic. I have to do something. Hold on. And I have returned. So viewers who have been waiting for me, thank you so much for your patience. I have finally am back from going to the toilet because yeah, I had to do some. I have to take care of myself. So yeah, thank you for your patience, guys. So now let's continue with the showbiz now. Michelle Madrigal celebrated her first month of being married to her non-showbiz husband Kevin Nell and declared that her life has been softer and sweeter with him. Madrigal, who is based in the United States, spoke about the relationship while showing moments from the Seville wedding through her Instagram page on Friday, August 23. 1 month of marriage with the man who makes life softer and sweeter. Grateful for a partner who listens, cares, and loves us both. Both my daughter and me, she said, referring to Annika, her child with her former husband and Toy Wolfolk. Together we honor God and cherish each other, building a love that grows stronger every day, she added. I love you, handsome. The couple also celebrated the milestone by going on the date night as seen on Marigal's Instagram stories. Marigal first hinted at being in a new relationship in May after she shared an Instagram video of her date night with her fiancé. Weeks later, the actress confirmed that she was already engaged to her new beer, although she did not disclose Neil's identity at the time. Marigal then revealed in July that she tied the knot with Neil in a courthouse wedding in Austin, Texas. Pauline Luna treated fans to a peek into one of their family's bonding moments, showing herself and her husband Vic Soto spending quality time with his children. Luna and Vic enjoyed a meal with his children, Oyo Soto, Danica Soto, Victor Soto, and Paulina Soto, as seen in the photo shared by Luna on her Instagram page on Tuesday, August 20. Oyo's wife, actress Christine Hermosa, as well as Danica's husband, basketball player Martin Grix, were also present at the intimate gathering. Family time, Luna said in the caption. Missing the two little girls, she added, referring to her daughters, Tali and Tai. Netizens did express their immersion for the Soto family via the comment section, with some noting how Vic is a good father. And now let's get into the international showbiz. A A-list celebrity couple, Justin Hailey Bieber, have officially welcomed their first child. The baby singer announced on social media. Justin took to Instagram to share a photo of the foot of their newborn, whom they named Jack Blues. In the post, he simply wrote, "Welcome home." In the comment section, fans and fellow celebrities extended their congratulations to the couple on the arrival of their son. On May 9, Justin and Hailey first announced the latter's pregnancy with a simple joint Instagram post. They uploaded a video and a few sweet photos from the renewal of vows, with Hailey showing off their baby bump. People magazine reported at the time that the couple were very excited to be parents. They will be great parents, and Justin will be super involved. This will be the next important project for him. He's so excited to raise his baby, the outlet said. Excuse me again. 1 week later, Hailey delighted her followers as she radiated the pregnancy glow in a few photos she shared on Instagram. But wait, there's more before we eat the Hollywood, but wait, there's more. E-pop powerhouses SB19 and Beanie will represent the Philippines as they are set to receive the Voices of Asia Award at Billboard Korea's Billboard K-Power 100 event on August 27 in South Korea. Selected by the Philippine branch of the music publication, the P-pop groups will be given the award at the studded event, which will be held in commemoration of the launch of Billboard Korea at the Sheila Hotel in Seoul. The distinction celebrates SB19 and BNI's contributions to OPM, particularly their continuous efforts to spotlight P-pop on the global scale, per a Billboard Philippines report. SB19 and BNI will also perform their hit songs Gento and Cherry on Top, respectively, at the event. SB19 consisting of Paulo, Josh, Stel, Ken, and Justin, debuted in October 2018 with the ballad Tila Luha. Among the recent milestones include gathering 12 nominations at the Award Awards 2024, winning the Billboard Fan Army Face-Off for 2 consecutive years for its fanbase Atin, the Favorite Asian Act Award at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards in July, and being the first Southeast Asian group to appear on the Japanese music platform The Take, or known as The First Take. The Great Light is best known for their hit songs Gento, Mampa, Crimson, Mana, What, and Bazinga, to name a few. They will release their Pagtatak documentary film on August 28 in select cinemas. BNI, on the other hand, has wrapped up its BNI's first tour in Canada, and it's set to hold its Grand BNIverse concert in November. The group has received 7 nominations at the upcoming Award Awards, including the coveted Song of the Year and Record of the Year awards. BNI is also the first P-pop group to grace the KCON LA 2024 stage last July. And that's the showbiz happenings on Hello Pilipinas. Now let's get into the Hollywood news now. Let's get into the first Hollywood news. Ted Lasso eyes season 4 greenlight with main cast members returning. Ted Lasso is heading towards a season 4 greenlight, Variety has confirmed. Warner Brothers Television has picked up the options on original cast members. Excuse me again. Hannah Waddingham, Brett Goldstein, and Jeremy Swift. Jeremy Swift. It's believed that Jason Sudeikis is involved in the rival in some capacity as an executive producer. Warner Brothers TV declined to comment. Waddingham, Goldstein, and Swift are known at this time because they are UK equity members and have different deals than the US SAG AFTRA cast. Those negotiations will happen next. Talk of our Ted Lasso revival has been in the air since the show ended its run. Back in January, Warner Brothers TV CEO Channing Dungey teased the Variety the possibility of the series continuing up to its season 3 finale, which aired last year. Okay, so apparently slow news today. Alright, let's begin. Let's get into what's happening in the US summer box office. The summer box office is widely known as Amazon MGM social thriller Blink Twice and Lionsgate's actually made the crowd both look to open beneath a trio of holdovers. Blink Twice wins the race between new releases, though, with a $2.8 million gross across Friday and preview screenings from 3,067 locations. It's not exactly a big splash for the Zoe Gravis-directed thriller, which stars Naomi Acey and Channing Tatum and follows a woman who visits a tech billionaire's private island and uncovers an insidious conspiracy. But the MGM production carries a light $1 million production budget. It's off to a solid enough start. If it can keep momentum. Reviews have been positive, though audience survey firm CinemaScore turned in a B minus grade. It's a standard middling for a horror film. So if you are wondering what the hell is Blink Twice, well, it's basically kind of horror. I'm finding out what exactly is this, but yes, this opened on this opened on sorry, this film opened 2 days ago. So yeah, so maybe up to the good side perhaps. Give me one moment. Yep, okay. Kind of horror. And now, meanwhile, the Crow will have to put up a fight to make the top 5 after making $2 million across Friday and previous from 2,752 locations. The new R-rated adaptation of the acclaimed graphic novel is shaping up to be Lionsgate's second consecutive misfire in August, following the abysmal performance of its video game adaptation, Borderlands. As with many of its releases, Lionsgate has financially shielded itself here. The studio is only on the hook for distribution costs after acquiring US rights for about $10 million. But at the $50 million production budget, it's clear that The Crow is still living up to expectations. Buzz has been great for the Rupert Sandler's directed feature since it first dropped a trailer, and some roundly negative reviews and the CinemaScore grade of B- don't hit that sentiment can fully turn around after opening weekend. Meanwhile, Elvin Romulus is tracking behind Deadpool and Wolverine on domestic charts. Disney's sci-fi sequel earned $4.5 million on Friday, and it's eyeing a drop of around 61% in its More outing. Romulus will stretch ahead of the $75 million domestic sum after its second weekend, a solid result considering its $18 million production budget and strong ticket sales overseas. Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine looks to reclaim the #1 spot in its 5th weekend of release. The superhero Avenger, which added $4.8 million on Friday, is now beyond $560 million in North America and has now surpassed Minions to become the 27th place highest grossing feature of all time. How much higher can it go in its final weeks? Sony's It Ends With Us is eyeing 3rd place, projecting an $11.8 million gross in its 3rd weekend of release. The Blake Lively drama has put up an exceptional performance against its $25 million production budget. It will soon be solidly ahead of If, or known as Imaginary Friends, with $111 million, and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire with $130 million to rank as the 11th highest grossing North American release of the year. Also opening this weekend, Affirm Films, The Forge took in $2.4 million from 1,818 locations across Friday and previous. It's a very quiet start for the release from Sony's Christian-focused distribution banner, but the production budget has been reported to be slim, and the cinema score grade of A+ means it will surely get some prevent recommendations. It is now 8:34 in the morning, and we are done with the Hollywood, so stay tuned for the anime happenings on Hello Pilipinas right after we are done with koolNews right here. So stick around, we will be right back.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
And we are back with more news headlines right here on koolNews on Hello Pilipinas. Let's continue with the headlines now. Okay. Alright, so let's continue. Let's continue with the international headlines or headlines from around the world. German police Saturday arrested a second person over a knife rampage that killed 3 people at a street festival, an attack claimed by the Islamic State group as revenge for Muslims in Palestine and everywhere. The unidentified knife man fled after striking in the western town of Solingen late on Friday, sparking a manhunt. In a statement on Telegram, IS propaganda arm said that the perpetrator of the attack on a gathering of Christians in the city of Solingen in Germany yesterday was a soldier of the Islamic State. IS said the attack was carried out as revenge for Muslims in Palestine and everywhere, in an apparent reference to Israel's war with Palestinian militant group Hamas in the Gaza Strip. The claim has yet to be verified. German officials had earlier said that terrorist motive cannot be excluded for the act. A police spokesman told AFP officers made the latest arrest at the hostel or hotel, I'm not sure. But for asylum seekers not far from the scene of Friday's attack in the western city of Solingen. He did not identify the person arrested nor indicate his link to the attack. Early on Saturday, a prosecutor said the first person was arrested, a 15-year-old suspected of failing to report a criminal act. Witnesses had allegedly seen Titin discussing the attack just before it happened with a man who could be a knife man, said Marcus Kaspers, prosecutor of Dosdorf, just west of Solingen. The people killed were men of 56 and 67 years of age and a 56-year-old woman, officials said. The victims were completely unknown with no known ties between them, Kaspers told a press conference. 4 of the wounded were in a serious condition, officials said, revising down an earlier estimate of 5. Chancellor Olaf Scholz said the perpetrator must be caught quickly and punished. The attacker struck as thousands of people gathered for the first night of a festival of diversity, part of the series of events to mark Solingen's 650th anniversary. Germany has been on high alert for possible Islamic attacks after a series of atrocities. A Lenovo computer salesman has found himself in a swirl of trouble, fired from his job after he says a blooded condition forced him to relieve himself in the lobby of his Times Square hotel. Richard Baker, age 66, is seeking at least $1.5 million from the American subsidiary of the Chinese computer giant after being dismissed for the wrongful way, according to a lawsuit filed on Friday in the New York State Supreme Court and sealed by Agents Press. He accused the company of discrimination on the basis of disability in violation of New York State and New York City human rights laws. According to the suit, Baker was returning to his hotel near New York's Times Square after a work dinner in February when he found himself overwhelmed and forced to answer Nature's call in a subs festival located on a separate floor from the main lobby. A co-worker noticed Baker urinating and out of apparent spite and malice, reportedly reported to him to HR, even though Baker's conduct caused no harm to anyone whatsoever, the lawsuit said. Baker said he has been dealing with a chronic bad blood condition since 2016 and is under the treatment of a urologist. The court filing said Lenovo colleagues and managers were aware of his condition. No sympathy, let alone compliance with the law, would be forthcoming from Lenovo. Instead, within days, Baker was terminated by his employer following a sham HR investigation in which he was not even interviewed, the lawsuit said. The Long Island man has been unemployed since. Lenovo did not immediately respond to an after-hours request for comment. And now, before we get into the cool weather, we have some updates on the gasoline prices. The pump prices of petroleum products are seen to drop by as much as 20. Hold on. Okay, that would do it. Okay, so let's continue. So according to the... Okay, where was I? Okay, so before we get into the cool weather bulletin, let's have the latest updates on the gasoline prices. The pump prices of petroleum products are seen to drop by as much as 2.20 pesos per liter by Tuesday. So far, year-to-date adjustments of gasoline are at a net increase of 8.05 pesos per liter and a 5.95 pesos per liter net increase for diesel. According to the latest price from the Department of Energy, gasoline currently sells from 53.70 pesos to 74.65 pesos per liter in Metro Manila, while diesel costs from 49.80 pesos to 64.40 pesos per liter. On the other hand, kerosene has a total net decrease of 2.50 pesos per liter. Rodel Romero, director of the DOE's All Industry Management Bureau, attributed the price rollback to poor global demand and the substantial increase in the production of Libya's Al-Sharara oil field. And now it is time for cool weather from Pagkasa Weather Specialist Grace Castaneda. It is now for the cool weather bulletin.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ngayon ay August 25, 2024 at narito ang update ukol sa maging lagay ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Kaninang alas 3, yung bagyo na minomonitor natin sa labas ng ating area of responsibility na si Typhoon Shanshan ay huling namataan sa layong 1,980 kilometers east-northeast ng extreme northern Luzon. At ayon sa ating latest analysis ay hindi po natin nakikita na ito ay papasok sa loob ng ating area of responsibility at sa kasalukuyan ay wala rin itong direct effect sa anumang bahagi ng ating bansa. Samantala, ang southwest monsoon o habagat ay umiiral pa rin dito sa kanlurang bahagi ng southern Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, kung saan ngayong araw ay magdudulot pa rin po ito ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog dito yan sa may ilang bahagi ng southern Luzon, maging sa kanlurang bahagi din ng Visayas at Mindanao. So pag-iingat po para sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, meron din po tayong minomonitor ng mga cloud clusters dito naman sa may kanluran ng southern Luzon, kung saan continuous monitoring nga po tayo dito sa mga kaulapan nito sa posibilidad na ito ay magkaroon ng sirkulasyon at maging isang low pressure area. So continuous monitoring po tayo at patuloy na magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa. At para nga sa maging lagay ng panahon ngayong araw ng linggo, maulap na kalangitan at mga kalat-kalat na pagulan pa rin yung mararanasan dito sa bahagi ng Mimaropa, dulot yan ng habagat. Samantala, sa nalalabing bahagi naman ng Luzon, kasama na po dyan ng Metro Manila ngayong araw, ay meron pa rin tayong mararanasan ng mga isolated o yung mga biglaan at mga panandaliang pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog, dulot po yan ng mga localized thunderstorms. Kaya kapag po tayo ay lalabas, huwag pa rin natin kalilimutan yung mga pananggalang natin dito sa mga biglaang pag-ulan nito, and also yung mga regional offices din po natin ay nagpapalabas ng mga thunderstorm advisories or babala ukol sa mga pag-ulan nito. Agwat ang temperatura sa Metro Manila ay mula 25 to 32 degrees Celsius. Samantala, sa bahagi naman ng Visayas at Mindanao, ang kanlurang bahagi ng Visayas at Mindanao, partikular na nga po yan dito sa may Western Visayas, Negros Island Region, Zamboanga Peninsula, maging sa bahagi din ng Basilan, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi. Ngayong araw po ay makakaranas pa rin ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog, dulot po yan ng habagat. So muli po, pag-iingat pa rin sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, yung nalalabing bahagi naman ng Visayas at Mindanao ngayong araw ay magiging bahagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap yung kalangitan. Meron pa rin po tayong mararanasan ng mga isolated na mga pag-ulan, dulot yan ng mga localized thunderstorms. And during severe thunderstorms, ito pong mga pag-ulan nito ay posible pa rin maging katamtaman hanggang sa mga malalakas na pag-ulan na maaaring magdulot ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. So pag-iingat pa rin po para sa ating mga kababayan. Agwat ang temperatura sa Cebu ay mula 25 to 32 degrees Celsius at sa Davao naman ay 26 to 33 degrees Celsius. At para naman sa lagay ng dagat baybayin ng ating bansa, wala po tayong nakataas na gale warning kaya malayang makakapalaot yung mga kababayan nating mga isda pati na rin yung may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. Dito sa Metro Manila, ang araw ay sisikat mamayang 5:44 ng umaga at lulubog mamayang 6:13 ng hapon. Patuloy po tayo magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa at para sa mas kumpletong impormasyon, bisitahin ang aming website pagasa.dost.gov.ph. At yan po muna ang latest dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa. Grace Castañeda, magandang umaga po.
And that is it for the koolNews part of Hello Pilipinas. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. And we will continue delivering you the latest news headlines later with koolNews at noon, koolNews at 4, 6, and koolNews prime time at 9. Until then, I'm Cairo, and now let's get back to Hello Pilipinas. All right, so we are now back to Hello Pilipinas. Now let's get into the anime news. As always, as part of my tradition in delivering anime news here in this program. So let's begin now. Give me one moment. All right, so we have a lot of happenings apparently in anime at Anime NYC. So let's get into that. A while lost boss appeared. Novels get TV anime. NBC Universal announced during the NBC Universal Japan Anime Industry Panel at Anime NYC on Friday the anime adaptation of A While Lost Boss appeared light novel series. The company also revealed a visual featuring the main character, Blank Wing Tresan, Lufas Mabaal. So I think I can show you the screen share as of this moment. If it allows me, let me just wait. But yeah, the visual looks nice, I would say. There it is. Okay, so yeah, here is the teaser visual of Oh Wow Lost Boss appeared. So right here. Yeah, that's the teaser visual you can see for yourself. But what do you think about this one? Okay, let's move on to another top story for it. Let's see if we have anything here. We will get into that later. Okay, the Idolmaster Shiny Colors Season 2. Okay, to start for the Idolmaster Shiny Colors second season, the second season of the Idolmaster Shiny Colors anime debuted on TV visual on Saturday. The visual announces that the season will premiere on television on October 4. So here is the visual here. So yeah, that's the season 2 visual. And finally, we will get into the last one as we will be having a statement from the Able Media, which I believe, wait, no, they're not here. But yeah, we will be reading the official statement from Able Media because yeah, they have some important announcement from Able Media. So we will get into that later. But for now, let's see if we have anything new here. Okay, well, so far we are not seeing much of the development. But yeah, Okay, so we can say that we can go to Terminator Zero. Yes, Terminator Zero, guys. Yes, Terminator Zero. All right, so yeah, Terminator Zero anime, ladies and gentlemen. They have unveiled a new trailer for Terminator Zero, which is the Red Band trailer, and of course it's NSFW. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, here are the screenshots you can expect from the trailer. Oh, bro, what is this one? And yeah, and of course that policeman right there. So yeah, Terminator Zero will be premiering worldwide on Netflix this August 29th. So there you go. That's the latest anime headlines that you need to know. So yes, now before we go and wrap up our show for today, we will be reading an official announcement from Able Media themselves. So yes, let's read the official statement from Able Media before we go. Dear 48G fans, the network is informed yesterday, with the controversy surrounding the president and CEO of SBS Network Studio 48. All of the evidences presented to us does not reflect our mission, vision, and behavior as a dear media partner. As such, we are taking steps further to keep the idol content alive in good hands. We, the Able Media Corporation, are pleased to announce that our ongoing proposal stage to officially acquire the assets and stakes from SBS in distributing all your favorite content from 8KB48, JKT48, MNL48, and among others under PH2 and TVH. You fellow Wotas in the Philippines with great responsibility and enthusiasm to their beloved Oshis under a well-respected distributor that aligns with the respected values of all sister groups. With one dream, one son, tuloy ang sinsing ng kaisang kababahin, kaakibat ng Pilipino, Stephen Laliwag del Sol. So that's the official statement from Able Media. So yes, so as we have learned from the statement, Able Media will be acquiring all of the AKB48 assets from the previous network provider, SBS. And that's the official statement from Able Media. And now before we go, we will as always, we will be doing our quote of the day from Brainy Quote. So we are pulling up that now. Here's the quote of the day. Lend yourself to others, but give yourself to yourself. From Miko de Montaigne. And that brings us to the end of Hello Pilipinas for today. As always, thank you so much. If you have watched or listened to our program all the way to the end, very much thanks to all of our viewers for listening. And we will be back with our another weekend sessions next week at the same time, same stations right here on koolFM and TVH Network. Until then, I'm Cairo, and coming up is Japanese anime hits right here on koolFM. So stick around, anime listeners. You'll be hearing this after Hello Pilipinas. So again, my name is Cairo. Good morning and Hello Pilipinas. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.